insecurity in what you're doing. Does that make sense? He doesn't sound insecure during the poem, does he? No. And then the next one, B, was foolishness. What does foolishness mean?
Oh, you're playing around.
Play around. Is he playing around in this?
No.
No. So that one you can just take out, right? Eliminate completely. But then determination, for the last one, that sounds right, right? What does determination mean?
You want to know something?
You wanna know some?
If you're determined,
Or you were like,
That you believe in something, can't do it.
you believe in yourself, and do you give up?
No.
No. So where does he not give up besides that last line? People, every time that a new stanza starts, somebody says, you can't do that. It can't be done. And what does he do?
He annoyed them and then he just keeps on doing what he was doing.
So give me a line where he tries besides the last line.
If you
Just take off your coat and go to it. That's
All right, just take off your coat and go to it. So there he's digging in and trying. What about in the first stanza?
It says, what it says, if you were.
Keep reading. Where does he try the task?
He starts to sing and tap the thing that couldn't be done and he did it.
Yes. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. So he was determined to do it, and he did it. What about in the second stanza?
He started to sing the same thing.
Same line, right?
And the next one's same line too. At the end.
Why do you think the author repeats that part? What's he trying to tell you?
To show that he can't give up yet.
Yes. Do you see how that proves he's determined? He told you 3 times. He started to sing as he tackled the thing. So that should have jumped out in your head as, whoa, the author wants me to know that. He said it 3 times. Right? Really important if he repeated it 3 times.
See, right?
Yes, see,
You gotta circle.
to C is correct. Did you circle the C?
remember though, when you guys were working on this, we circled a lot for you guys to go back and prove. So that could have been circled from months ago.
Oh. Yeah,
So if you didn't have C, you might want to circle it in green, knowing so that you know that C is the right answer. Okay. So now we're going to move on to question number 13. David, would you like to read it?
How do somebody and the speaker differ?
Different? Okay. So who had A for that? Raise your hand. No? B?
For
12. And then who had C? Okay.
12.
Jason, would you like to tell us how you got B for 12?
Oh, God say it differently.
Yeah.
It's like get along. Well, not get along. It's like react. But no, it's like the same. It's not opposite. Like they're just not the same.
What word does differ sound like?
Different.
Different, what
sound.
is it? Something's different. Yeah,
Not the same.
not the same.
Okay, and you had B for 12, right? Would you like to come show us in the poem how you got that?
He's probably gonna need a minute, isn't he? Since he doesn't have anything to learn. Look back in your homes.
Look back in your phone.
Because when you look at it, it takes something different and different over here. Like it takes something about this, and it says something about that. And
Okay, let's see if Jason can find it, because he's gonna bring it up on the board. You had C for your answer, right?
So, look what you get. The speaker thinks challenging things should be
David, did you have
attempted,
C or
while
B?
somebody thinks doing
B?
so is a waste of time. So go where it talks about somebody and prove that somebody thinks trying hard things shouldn't be done.
Something that important, but.
Where does it talk about somebody?
And that should completely.
Okay, and what does somebody say?
Okay, the answer for 12 is B, so we're gonna figure out
What does
correct
somebody
answer.
say down
C
here?
is close, we were close with C. Oh, we're gonna figure it out, okay?
Do that.
No word.
No one has done it.
So every time somebody talks, what does he say?
Like somebody couldn't do it.
Can't do it.
Mhm.
But then when we look at the speaker you picked says challenging things should be attempted. So where does he attempt to do difficult things? Not somebody, we're talking about the speaker. There's two different people in this poem. There's somebody,
I found that.
and then there's the speaker.
We have just knowledge. Okay.
Well, somebody said that it couldn't be done, but he, with a chuckle, replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be the one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So somebody said, oh, you can't do that, and what does the boy do?
You did it.
He said,
He said that it was good.
who would
He would try.
try? So somebody says, can't do it, but what does he do?
He tried.
He says down here, oh, you'll never do that, at least no one has done it. But he took off his coat, took off his hat, and then what did he do?
He tried.
Yep.
There you go.
Poems are not easy, but you have to dig in and find it.
Mhm.
Make sure you have this proven for
You don't have the same thing underlined that Hassan's about to do on the board. Make sure you have it underlined so you know the correct support for the answer.
What's the answer?
The B answer was B, yeah?
Now make sure you have something underlined with the 12 beside
What
it.
about the time?
12, yeah?
You probably should have one more proof or something.
Hold on, whatever.
Yeah,
Well, because
remember?
that's the speaker. You didn't
Oh.
underline that somebody.
Right here.
It was in the second stanza?
Mhm.
Yeah, I found it.
You should have two pieces of proof.
Correct underline.
You're proving that something is different. You need one proof for the first thing and one proof for the second. Make sure you have two proofs.
Yeah, was it a good underline?
You got two
Yeah.
proofs? You need what he has. So you need proof where the boy says so and that he'll try. And then you need proof where somebody said, oh, you can't do that. Because that proves B.
Okay, are you ready for number 13?
You got two 12s?
Yes.
I see 112. Where's your other 12? Okay.
Who would like to read number 13? And Curry?
For this, what's that, based on line 18?
Mm-hmm.
Based on line 18, what is the meaning of the word prophecy?
Prophecy. Well, okay, who had A for number 13? No one? Who had B? Everybody. So nobody had C. So why did we choose B for number 13?
Oh.
There's 95.
10, do you know why we chose B?
Sometimes, so when people like think that you can't do it, and so their pictures fail,
So is that what prophecy means? Do you want to come up and show us where you have your support for that? Then Curry?
Because I think because he was predicting stuff that probably, yes, when he said something about that he cannot be done, he started predicting stuff, just making up words like there are 1,000 this and there are 1,000 point, and that.
what the was that?
The word is prophecy. On line 18, they say, what does prophecy
What
mean?
was the number of the question?
Oh, 13. And they're making up words, you're saying, the narrator?
See, you're in the wrong
Yeah, that's
Oh,
making, they're making predictions stuff, just making a guess of it.
the narrator is making predictions?
Or just put
Predictions that he's going to
Do what?
do what?
What does the poem say? There are thousands to prophecy.
it cannot be done.
What's the word after prophecy?
Fail.
Oh,
Fail. There are thousands